may be seated. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the commencement ceremony for the graduating class of 2017. I am Jake Clark, and as president of the student body, it's an honor to sound this stage and represent Clinton High School. Well, it has finally arrived. We've been talking about this night for years, and in a short time, we will have officially become high school graduates and Clinton High School alumni. Sometimes it feels like yesterday that it was August of 2004 and we were walking through the halls of Clinton Park for the very first time. A swirl of excitement and nervousness filled us on that day. Those feelings were a part of anticipating what was to come for us. Fast forward about 13 years to May of 2017, and we are seated in this room tonight. We once again are unaware of what exactly lies ahead. In a sense, graduating is like walking into kindergarten for the first time again. We are experiencing at this moment the same excitement and nervousness, and just as then, we have so much that could be in store for us in the next phase of our lives. Since this will be the last time that we are gathered together, let's let tonight be a celebration of all that we have accomplished during high school. We are scholars and musicians, artists and athletes, and everything in between. Our class has so much talent to offer. Each individual has left his or her own personal imprint on the class of 2017. The memories we have made during these years will last a lifetime. We won't forget the friendships, bonds that we created anytime soon. We can, however, look to the future with excitement. Whatever path you may take, I truly hope that your time in Clinton High School has left its own mark on you as it has me. Some may be anxious to grab their diplomas and get out of here as soon as possible. But somewhere down the road, I believe that we will all look back and wish we could relive just one more day in the halls in Clinton High School with our classmates. On behalf of the class of 2017, I want to thank our principals, teachers, counselors, and all of the Clinton Public School District's faculty and staff for investing your time in our lives, for helping us become the graduates you see sitting in front of you. And to my classmates, I leave you with this. Let's go out and make the most of the next phase. Let's not be afraid of the challenges we face, but instead embrace the opportunities and discover what they have to offer. It is an honor to be graduating with each and every one of you. Thank you, and as always, go Arrows.
Good evening. I am Anthony Goins, principal of Clinton High School, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2017. At this time, I would like to recognize a special guest. Please hold applause to the end. Dr. Philip Birchfield, Superintendent of Clinton Public Schools. Dr. Tim Martin, Assistant Superintendent. Our school board, Mr. Derek Holmes, President. Dr. Matt Thomas, Vice President. Mrs. Paula DeYoung, Secretary. And Mr. Kenny Lewis, Assistant Secretary. Also assisting on stage, Mrs. Rita Cockrell Harris, Assistant Principal, Clinton High School. Mr. Brian Fortenberry, Assistant Principal, Clinton High School. Mr. Brett Robinson, Director of the Career Complex. Dr. Brock Ratcliffe, Assistant Principal of Assessment. And Mr. Kelly Heath, Principal, Clinton Alternative School. Please give these individuals a round of applause. We have the honor of recognizing 307 graduates tonight with the presentation of their high school diplomas. This is a joyous occasion, but also one that demands respect from all in attendance. Each one of you came here tonight to celebrate the class of 2017 and to hear your graduates' names called. To ensure that this happens, we ask that you turn off your phones, keep conversations to a minimum, and hold your applause and celebration until the appropriate times in the program. This will allow all graduates' families the honor of hearing their students' names called. Thank you for being here tonight and for helping us maintain the dignity of tonight's ceremony.
Class of 2017, parents, members of the Clinton Public School Board, administrators, and faculty, and our most honored guest. As the superintendent of the Clinton Public School District, it is indeed an honor for me to congratulate each of you for reaching this milestone in your life. It has been said many times that graduation from high school is the final formal celebration of youth. Once you walk out these doors tonight, you will be entering a whole new world full of challenges and, yes, opportunities that you have never faced. There will be no more bells to keep you on schedule, no more teachers that will instruct you or assist you, no more after-school detentions or suspensions when you mess up, no really, really fine cafeteria food to nourish you during the day. You will have, however, adult responsibilities and adult obligations. We have expected a very much or a lot from you over the past 12 years. The expectations that you will have will be much higher. The Clinton Public School District schools have done our very best to prepare you for what is to come, and we trust that you will remember the things you've learned here as you face the many opportunities and challenges of tomorrow. Parents, for you, this is a day of celebration. Today is a culmination of a lot of hard work, a lot of prayers, a lot of love that you have given your sons and daughters over the course of their lives. And while it is a day of celebration, it is also a day of reflection. It seems like only yesterday that you reluctantly nudged your kindergartner out of the car toward the school doors of Clinton Park. And real soon, you'll be nudging them one step further. It's a scary thought then, and it's a scary thought now, but that's exactly what we all have been preparing them for. And I would be remiss if I did not thank you, our parents, for choosing the Clinton Public School District to educate your sons and daughters. As you are well aware, the school district provides the very best learning environment and the very best educational experiences that you can find anywhere in this country. Year in and year out, our state scores, our national scores on these tests prove it. A brief reminder, tonight is a very special night for these students. I am so very proud of each and every one of them, and I know you are too. But please remember the gravity of this ceremony tonight. We're asking that you show respect to each of these students as they receive their diplomas. Shouting, cheering, and any other verbal comments are not appropriate, will not be tolerated or condoned at tonight's graduation ceremony. It is disrespectful not only to our graduates and their parents, but to the faculty and staff of the Clinton Public School District. We have 307 graduates, and I humbly ask that you show respect to each of them by acknowledging the dignity of this ceremony. If you choose not to comply, however, you will be asked to leave. You are here tonight by invitation, and we will not hesitate to escort you to the nearest exit if you do not meet the expectations that this ceremony so richly deserves. Again, I wish our graduates, the class of 2017, the best of luck, and congratulations on a job well done. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rushfield. The President's Awards for Educational Excellence is awarded to students who maintain an average of 90 or above for 4 years of high school and an ACT score of 24 or higher. 49 members of the class of 2017 have earned this honor and are noted in your program by asterisk. At this time, I ask these students, please stand for recognition. The 49 students that reached that honor, please stand at this time. You may be seated. At this time, we'll recognize the class of 2017 academic top 10. As your name is called, please come to the front of the stage. Number 10, with a weighted GPA of 98.94, Christy Van. Number 9, with a weighted GPA of 99.17, Caitlin Reese. Number 8, with a weighted GPA of 99.27, Claire Bishop. Number 7, with a weighted GPA of 99.32, Man Mohit Singh. Number 6, with a weighted GPA of 99.61, Anna Catherine Antrim. Number 5, with a weighted GPA of 99.77, Bryce Little. Number 4, with a weighted GPA of 99.97, Kayla Sarton. Number 3, with a weighted GPA of 100.59, Sadeep Reddy. I ask the next two students to come onto the stage for recognition. Class salutatorian with a weighted GPA of 103.10, Nikki Tawari. class valedictorian with a weighted GPA of 103.57, Jim Yen. Again, please join me in a round of applause for all these students.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. At first, I was completely baffled when faced with this task of writing a valediction. It didn't seem as much as a challenge to me for the school's biggest nerd to simply say goodbye. And then I considered the reality. For though we seniors carry ourselves with plenty of swag, we often prove dreadful bearers of farewells. I suspect the culprit of our plight lies in our inadequate inclusion of thankfulness. For example, even though I am grateful for my parents' continuous care, I rarely profess my appreciation for their untiring efforts. Mountains of Asian food, Asian dishes prepared, distributed among our lunch table, and then cleaned, heaps of clothes washed and neatly folded, not to mention all the trips to virtually every Six Flags on the planet. Yet seldom a whisper of thanks. I suspect that I am not alone in my failures. Fond memories, thrilling trips, unforgettable jokes. These are all the components of a special goodbye, and they're mostly present in all of our goodbyes, save this essential component, which is thankfulness. Thankfulness should be, I think, the very heart of every goodbye. The heart is where the mind and motive meet, passion and purpose conjoin, idea and intention intersect. Beautiful yet fickle, the heart determines one's very identity. Your heart determines your very identity. It is a forge from whose flames emerge your thoughts and deeds. In other words, only the heart can kindle true thanksgiving. It carries the potential to complete our goodbyes. Without heart and thus thankfulness, our thanksgiving and our goodbyes are lacking. So consider yourselves for a moment, trace your heart, your thoughts, actions, and motive back to its source, and then you will find the fountainhead of your security, satisfaction, and significance. And to be frank, when I do that to myself, and it's so scary when I do it, I often find at the end of this trail, when I search all my motives, that I find a mirror, and it doesn't look very pretty. And I think that is one of our greatest weaknesses, that we live for ourselves. The qualities that you desire, like thankfulness, it must be reflected by this source, whether it's family or community or religion. Genuine thankfulness mixed with joy and peace springs from the sacred place. And now, if you will indulge me, I would like to briefly recognize those who have shaped many of our lives. Our community and churches are more warm-hearted than any I have experienced. Our families are supportive and loving, or at least mine are. Our administrators who have spearheaded the success of this wonderful school district are invaluable. Dr. Birchfield will be deeply missed, but I believe that we are in good hands. I believe that we have some of the most capable and cordial principals and administrators in the state. To this day, Mr. Goen still reminds me of the occasion when he first admitted me into that dark, scary, moldy place called the junior high. With these guiding hands at our backs, we've been able to achieve so much. For these people, we are thankful. Our teachers have also been irreplaceable companions, from sandbox to even the stage. Like Miss Mitchell, some have moved to other states. Like Miss Macbeth, some are being drawn back to family. Like Miss Berry, some are even putting down roots among us. And some, like Coach Moret, are just living legends. They have influenced our lives, not only by the wonderful knowledge they have imparted to us, but also by the care that they have lavished upon us. And I believe that their work is selfless because, as we have heard so many times, it ain't for the paycheck. And for these people, we are thankful. And our friends, surprisingly, exemplify a different knowledge. Austin's keen wit, Alp's undying nationalism, Trevor's a subtle genius, Sadeep's unappreciated modesty, Mani's entrepreneurial daring, Zariat's exquisite artistry, T's stirring kindness, and obviously woeful neglect of leg days. We owe an unrepayable debt to these people, and for these people, we are grateful. So in conclusion, I believe that we each have our own farewells. May yours be marked foremost by thankfulness. And as always, go Arrows.
Thank you, Jim. At this time, we individually recognize members of the class of 2017. Families and guests, please hold your applause until the last name is called. Students, as your name is called, please come to receive your diploma. Ms. Harris.
Chin Ben Jim Yin. Nikki Priya Tiwari. Sadeep Reddy. Kayla Brianne Sarton. Bryce Jeffrey Little. Anna Catherine Antrim. Mamuit Singh. Lorena Claire Bishop. Caitlin Morgan Reese. Christy Tuette Nee Van. Zyra Adams. Yazan Bassem Abaniji. Kadestiny Alexander. Conzavius Terrell Allen. Catherine Altamirano. Jonathan Allen Angelo. Corey Derek Archibald. Gabrielle Mariah Armstrong. John Peyton Arnold. Adasia Lynetta Bailey. Jakayla Akia Bailey. Olivia Grace Bailey. Letha Claire Baker. Raymond Austin Baker. Stephen Dwayne Baker. Janelle Patrice Ball. Julian Barnes. Taisha Barnes. Sadie Bass. William Cameron Bass. Charmaine Behido Beluso. Jemiah Lashanti Bennett. Shavani Shampak Bika. Raymond Bibbs. William Cameron Bass. John Ball. John Arthur Ball III. Victoria and Marie Birdwell. Destiny Kiana Bledsoe. Regan Blunt. Brianna Akia Bolton. Daytona Horizon Bowles. Matthew Galen Boyette. Madison Taylor Bratley. Kesia Brandon. Darius Xavier Britt. Demartreus Javon Brent. Ashanti Kaisha Brooks. Katera Marie Brown. Edmund Octavian Brown. Jermaine Elijah Brown. Juan Marshall Brown Jr. Normanda LaShannon Brown. Samala Moriel Brown. Crescent Star Bumpus. Brianna Amaya Butler. Cade Robertson Carpenter. Caleb Mackenzie Carpenter. Christopher Jaquez Carter. Portia Shanice Catchings. Roman Sapita Jr. Krishan Monet Chaffee. Jamia Monique Champion. Randall Chase Chappell. Camion Deshawn Chapman. Logan DeAnthony Chapman. Jillian Simone Chavez. Chelsea Grace Cheatham. Andy Chin. Leah Michelle Chisholm. Ashley Ann Kritzberg. Brendan Matthew Frank Kritzberg. Kanela Clark. William Scott Clark. Jacob Thomas Clark. Leslie Lee Claypool. Amaris Rakivia Clinton. Kelly Nicole Collins. Kylie Mackenzie Comley. DeAndre Deron Cooper. Jeremiah Lacey Cornelius. Jacob Dean Kraft. Jalila Zariel Arnay Crawford. Kyla Mashante Crosby. Damian Jerome Curry Jr. Juliana Maureen Curtis. Dawson Paul Dabbs. Nicholas Duck Dang. Cedric Terrell Daniels. Madison Yvonne Davis. Robert Anthony Davis Jr. Tashawn Kiwan Davis. Anna Grace Dillard. Jacob Paul Dillard. Kanaya DeAndrea Dixon. Anna Elizabeth Dobson. Tanner Pruitt Doyle. Brandon Mark Dole. Morgan Joy DeBose. Adacia Antoinea Evans. Taja Evans.
Autumn Lynn Fendelson. Nyla Jaleese Fisher. Anna Catherine Flowers. Chelsea Lynn Foreman. Aaliyah Darnay Franklin. Colby Dawson Fribert. David Noah Fribert. Keela Kiara Darlene Fuller. Tyler Drake Fuller. Dominique June Giambalvo. Marcus LaChance Graham. Jonathan Allen Graves. Damian Deshawn Green. Anna Catherine Greer. Alexis Alize Chantrell Guster. Dorothy Simone Hamilton. Trevor Michael Hanley. Jackson Bryant Harrell. Julian Zion Harris. Keyshawn Monte Harris. Thomas Michael Harris. Asia Montoya Harvey. Jalila Haynes. Maya Marie Hurd. Jacoby Jamal Hearn. Robert Thomas Heath. Brian Patrick Henderson. Shelby Catherine Hipp. James Ho. Alyssa Hong. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. This young man's worked extremely hard, so I'm going to go ahead and call his name because it deserves to be called today. Gilbert Luis Mazie. Jocelyn Leah Hobdy. Ariana Allie Mae Holman. Edward Jaquel Holmes. Calden Cameron Hopkins. Savannah Jamia Rain Hubbard. William Grant Hudson. Angel Dominique Hughes. Dadrian Dontrell Hughes. Gage Andrew Halsey. Wanye Dewan Humphrey. Lake Houston Hutchison. Akia Lene Israel. Roxy Anna Sarah Jackson. Senefer Karateta Jackson. Carly Carol Jameson. Abby Elise Johnson. Adia Sivan Johnson. Hallie Joanna Johnson. Jabarius Jashun Johnson. Jeffrey Wendell Johnson. Joshua Curtis Johnson. Megan Denise Johnson. Nija Jaquan Johnson. Briarian Jones. John Dylan Jones. Leandre Marquise Jones. Tamara Elaine Jones. Cynthia Juarez. Hannah Lynn Calden. Gary Lee Kelly. Robert Lee Kelly. Casey Elizabeth Kennedy. William Thomas Ladner. Zachary James Laird. Kaylin Elise Larrys. Kwong Lee. Elizabeth May Leach. Michael David Leach. Morgan Delaney Leach. David Andrew Lee. Parker William Lee. Jordan Rashad Leonard. Cameron Isaac Lewis. Colton Daniel Lewis. Rodriguez Jermaine Lockhart. Damisha Catrice Lowe. Darius DeMonte Mayberry. DeJarius Deshaun Macklin. Amanda Maisie. Ethan Chandler McFarland. Acacia Sherelle McNeil. Tredarius Leonard McPherson. Harold McQuaid III. Hannah Christine Milburn. Deasia Nyrese Miley. Isaiah Kyle Mills. Dylan Reed Moore. Jonathan Isaac Moore. Kyla Moore. Savannah Ann Moore. Andrea Simone Morris. Demyers Stokely Morrow. Hassana Zoe Musa Kadri. Jana Muhammad. Amanda Lauren Mulvihill. Granger Cole Neblett. Jordan David Newell. Luat Trong Ho Nguyen. Francesca Franche Nichols.
Jamie Lee O'Brien. Riley Catherine Orr. Chante Maria Page. Kavian Denise LaShawn Page. Asia Leosha Palmer. Joshua Llewellyn Pate. Sanjna Anil Patel. Jordan Dion Patton. Nilindu Shekhar Paul. Gabriel Isaiah Peace. Ashley Carmen Pearson. Henri Pagas. Austin Jeremiah Perkins. Tashada Brianna Perkins. Amber Elizabeth Peterson. Haley Elizabeth Peterson. Gia Van Pham. Mason Bradley Pig. Christian Emmanuel Pilot. Graham Scott Pogue. Emma Elise Powell. Kendall Elise Pruitt. David Matthew Proctor. Dorian Charnay Purohit. Taryn Iman Rayleigh. Jessica Yasmin Ramirez. Malik Tay Ransfer. Zariat Rashid. Jalen Rashad Ratcliffe. Emily Ann Rayburn. John Aaron Richard. Kelsey Michelle Rideau. Antonio Clay Robbins. Madison Noel Roberts. Joshua Riley Sampson. Hannah Elizabeth Sandifer. Alp Erin Saragul. Crystal Lynn Schmalls. Emma Catherine Scott. Maria Fernanda Serratos. Richard Kirby Sherman. Candace Michaela Shields. Jennifer Lauren Shields. LaKendrick Martez Sims. Shamari Samuel Sims. Arman Singh. Kayla Jarissa Singleton. Asha Michaela Smith. Galen Jarrell Smith. Javante Kyrie Smith. Lagia Sky Spence. Abby Lynn Stanford. Tess Cameron Stanford. Madeline Kate Stantine. Joshua Jarrell Stegall. Earl Cantrell Studemeyer. Kyra Michaela Strong, Caitlin Elise Sutton, Austin Lane Tadlock, Abigail Ruth Talton, Dominique Monet Taylor, Michaelin Krishawn McKenzie Taylor, Landry Tanku Chokwe, Jakira Chanel Terrell, Paxton Darrell Thomas, Ashley Michelle Thompson, Elisha Isaiah Thompson, Jabrian Jamarcus Thompson, Krishan Zariante Thurston, Rashad Eric Monte Toller, Kwok Van Tran, Sarah Denise Tyler, Morgan Elizabeth Tyson, Min Van, T. Tien Van, Blaze Keith Vera, Mark Vino II, Wesley Taylor Villeneuve, Emma Stone Vincent, Jael Detoria Walker, Mallory Dawn Walker, Demi Sinclair Washington, Jaron DeAndre Washington, Morgan Nairi Washington, Joseph Alonzo Shondell Watson, Kia Miche Watson, Emma Lee Alexa Webb, Avery Bernard Webster, Catherine Maria Weisenberger, Riley Benton Welch, Donald Earl Wells Jr., Sidney Deshawn Wells, Cameron White, William Andrew Whitmore, Sidney Gerard Wicks, Allie Elise Williams, Chelsea Michelle Williams, Jeremy Jamal Williams, Terdesia Genterica Williams, Zariah Shambria Willingham, Bryant Dion Wilson, Corbin Miles Wilson, Joshua Albert Wilson, Emma Grace Catherine Wise, Hannah Nicole Woods, Ania Monet Rindaniel, Jaden Gabriel Wright, Jonathan Reese Wright,
Dr. Birchfield, I present to you the class of 2017 and certify that each has completed all requirements prescribed by the State Department of Education and the Board of Trustees of the Clinton Public School District for graduation.
Class of 2017, upon the recommendation of your principal, Mr. Anthony Goins, and by the authority vested in me by the state of Mississippi and the trustees of the Clinton Public School District, I declare you graduates of Clinton High School with all the rights, benefits, and pertaining hereto.
Graduates, you may now stand. We have reached the end of our first journey in life. We have learned millions of new things, faced a ton of different obstacles, climbed 1,000 mountains, and we have pushed through to finish strong. During our years of school, we have met lifelong friends and great teachers. We have been instructed in classrooms that felt like home, but that was only to prepare us for what was come. Don't let this ending be saddened. It will lead to greater occasions. More doors will open from this point on. Allow yourself to learn and conquer new things. Class of 2017, now you will have more opportunities, meet new people, and begin your life journey in the real world.